branches going? They're going into the kingdom. You know why the Lord is separating humanity? He's going to separate humanity when he comes. Everybody look at me. He's going to separate humanity when he comes. Listen, because when Jesus establishes his millennial kingdom on the earth, read about it in the book of Revelation, no sinner can go in there. That means when he comes, he will remove from the earth every person who's not saved. All right, let me let that settle on you. When Christ physically, bodily returns to, this is serious, because some of your family members are going to be there. When he physically returns to the earth, he will separate humanity. Why? Because no unsaved person can go into the kingdom. So if they can't go into the kingdom, where will they go? They can't stay on the earth. Why? Because since he will rule the earth, no sinner can be there with him. Okay, Lord help us. Since this is not in the sky, since Christ will be ruling on the earth and no unbeliever can go into the kingdom, that means no unbeliever can stay on the earth. He has to dispose of them somewhere. Did you catch that? Since no unbeliever can go into the kingdom, and since his kingdom will cover the whole world, that means no unbeliever can remain standing on two legs. He has to do something with all those goats. What is he going to do with them? 41, then he will say to those on his left, since you cannot come into the kingdom that's going to run the whole world, the most dreadful words human beings are going to hear when the Lord comes. Some of your family members are going to be there because you don't pray for them. Some of your uncles are going to be there. Some of your parents are going to be there. Some of y'all got friends in school. They sit next to you at a desk. They're going to be here. He's going to say to them, Lord, help us. Depart from me. You who are cursed, you who are damned into eternal fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. So everybody who's not saved, they can't stay on the earth, he will send them straight into eternal fire. They will lose their life on this side and immediately wake up in the eternal flames. They cannot stay on the earth. Now, you say God is cruel. I say you don't read. He said the eternal fire was prepared not for humans. It was prepared for the devil and his angels. I said, preacher, I don't understand. The devil was not always Satan. He was Lucifer, an angelic being who lived in the presence of God. According to the scriptures, he rebelled against God and took a third of the angels with him. They were cast out of heaven. Those angels became demons that roamed the earth. Now listen to me carefully. The Lord never intended for anybody to be in hell. It wasn't part of his original program. But when Satan rebelled, and when those angels rebelled, now they can't come back to heaven. So he has to create a place to bound them for eternity. God, Lord. So God creates a place to house Satan forever and those demons forever. Watch. And Satan knows where he's going. Prove it to me, Philip. When Jesus was being tempted in the wilderness, Jesus quoted the scriptures and said, it is written. But Satan also quoted the scriptures and said, it is written. Go read Matthew chapter 4 for yourself. Jesus says it is written. Satan says it is written. Both of them are quoting the Bible. That's why you got to know the difference when you listen to people. Oh, he's a great preacher. She's a great preacher. Jesus says it is written. The devil says it is written. You got to know the difference between who you're listening to. If Satan was quoting the scriptures in the temptation of Christ, that means he knows the Bible. I'm about to help y'all. He already knows where he's going in the end. He knows that there is no escape from that sentence. Now watch. But because he knows there's no escape, he does not want to go there alone with his demons. So what the devil is doing in this era of redemption is working overtime to take as many human beings with him as possible. He wants to make sure he arrives. So people who end up in hell, the Lord never intended for a human being to be there. But if you follow Satan in this life, you will follow him all the way. Right? So how does he trick people to go in there? False religions. Raise up progenitors, led astray by demons, create a new religion. Now you have millions of people in a new religion disconnected from Christ. All of them headed to hell. Raise up mystics, raise up psychics, raise up pretty women on social media and handsome men on social media who are spiritual leaders disconnected from the Bible, leading thousands of people astray. He's doing everything he can to trick as many people as possible to not go to heaven. This is why the Bible is banned in multiple nations all around the world, but the Quran is not banned. Why is the Bible banned in multiple nations around the world, but the Quran is not banned? The devil has no need to ban what belongs to him. There's no false religions banned around the world. The only religion that's banned around the world, its book banned around the world, is Christianity. And unfortunately, watch this word, the majority of humanity is going to end up there. Preacher, how could you say that? Jesus says, broad is the road that leads to destruction, but narrow is the road that leads to life. Watch this word, and few people are on it. That means the majority of humanity is going to end up with Satan. Because they don't want God, they don't want Christ, they don't want the scriptures, they don't want accountability. They will either know Christ now as the loving Savior or meet him later at a wrathful judge.